everybody, it's me again. I want to show you how to do a smoky eye and to make you feel like it's not that scary. A lot of people have said that they don't like doing smoky eyes or they don't know how because they feel like they look like they just got punched in both of their eyes afterwards, and it really doesn't have to be like that. It's very simple. You can have fun with it. I like to add other colors to mine, not just black. I've paired it with green and purple and gold and any color really. You can have so much fun with the smoky eye. In fact, this one that I'm doing today is kind of what I consider a neutral smoky eye. It's still pretty dark. Yeah, I wouldn't wear it like out during the daytime, I don't think, but even though I'm going to today, but that's okay. But it's something where you can actually tone it down if you really did want to. Maybe you had something to do like at night and you wanted to have your makeup kind of semi-done the way that you would like to for the evening, then you can do this and then amp it up a little for later on. So I just wanted to show you real quick how to do this. I'm using my Naked 2 palette. Have I mentioned how much I love it? Yes, I do. It's so cool. So I'm going to start with Blackout, which is the matte flat black that's in the palette. It's so nice to have this color. So this is the part where people feel like, oh, it's so scary. You're going to get the black all over your lid and going upwards, not up to your brow bone, but just like up towards like midway, I'd say. And you're going to get this on really dark. You can do like a couple layers. I always start with a good primer first, and when I'm doing my smoky eye, I actually do use the Urban Decay's Primer Potion, since it's nice and silky or smooth and not as gummy as the LA Splash one that I've used before. So I like to use that primer for doing my smoky eye. It's just easier to blend. So you're going to get this all over. You're going to do a couple layers actually because you just want it as dark as you can. And don't worry about blending it as much right now because you can fix that later. That's what we'll go over, how to do that. So right now you're basically just trying to get the black all over. And even on the edge right now, don't worry about that. We're going to touch that up also. I feel we can do a little bit more. Like I said, you can use your brush and pat it down if you want, just to get the color to really stand out. And even right now, I even go on my lower lash line at this point as well. So you've got this all on your lid. And I'm actually using the brush right now from the Naked 2 palette, the one end, the really flat one. I'm just going to dip the tip in because I'm going to get underneath my lash line for this part. So once you've got like your basic black on, now the fun part. This is where you can grab any color that you want. I love when I pair it with green. I have hazel eyes, so when I use the green with it, it looks really cool. I love it a lot. Today, since it's more of a neutral one, I'm going to actually pair it with Snakebite and a little bit of my Half Baked, which is a really pretty color too. Snakebite is almost like a brownish goldy color. It's really cool. So taking my brush that I used to apply my black with, and I'm going to dip a little bit of the Snakebite in, and you're going to go right over it a little. This is where you can get up a little bit higher. So you just applied that right over it. And that's pretty simple right there. Now to give it a little bit more of a oomph, I'm going to take the Half Baked and I'm going to apply this right, if you're looking straight ahead, right over the center of your iris is a really great spot to give yourself a little like lid highlight. So take your half-baked, just a little teeny bit, and you're gonna just kind of apply it here in the center. You can move up a little bit. Okay, so you've got that. Now, this is awesome, huh? Super easy. It's not that bad. Now, the part that makes it all really blend nicely, you have to totally do your highlight. So take a nice angled brush. I choose whatever. I like a fluffier angled brush. I got this from ELF or ELF, the Eyes, Lips, Face from Target a while ago, and I love it. It's a nice one. I'm using Foxy for my highlight. So right under my brow bone, I'm going to highlight that. And I'm also going to go on the outside like a C shape, and this is kind of like where you're going to just blend it a little. And then even on the top a little, just so it looks like a nice finished product. I'm going to take a little bit more. I'm going to go into my tear duct, and I can blend a little bit more with this. Okay, so you've got your basic black smoky eye with a little bit of a neutral twist here with your other color that you want to do. So you'll use this same procedure for each smoky eye, but you can accentuate it however you'd like. Okay, so now I take a little eyeliner. Right now I'm using the Maybelline Lash Stiletto. I like this one a lot for a liquid because it's one that if you aren't really steady-handed, it really does the work for you. It's a really fine tip, and it's bendable, and I love how you can just drag it and it basically makes it for you. So you don't need to go like that. So I'm gonna just do my top line. And then for the bottom line, I'm totally gonna get onto my waterline with the liquid. Not too much because you don't want to get it in your eye. So right like on top of your lower lashes, you can do this. And even if you make a mistake with this part, it's okay because I am going to cover it up with the black again. So now I also want to do a little semi-cat eye, which you don't have to do that, but I like to. So a simple trick for this part is kind of take your finger and pull it up. And you're just gonna kind of give yourself, follow your natural like curve right there. Wing it out a little. You don't want it like super dramatic or anything. So you're gonna do that. Woohoo. And then now that I've got that on, I'm letting it kind of dry a second. Taking my other end of my brush again, which is the thinner point, and I'm going to take and dip that into the blackout again. And I'm going right over the top of that. I always put shadow on top of my liner because that way it looks like not like I just drew a line, and it kind of blends it better. Makes it all look fine. So that's kind of cool to do that too because it kind of uses your liner as kind of like a guideline for you. Do that again on the lower. Alright, so if you feel like you're looking at yourself and you're like, I need some more blending, make sure you just blend it with your fluffy end of your brush. So there, the eyeshadow part's done. Now you want to just do your mascara. I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous False Lashes. Love this. Put your mascara on. And then when you are doing your smoky eye, make sure you keep all of your other like your cheek, your blush, and your lips more of a like a muted color. You don't want to look all crazy. So yeah, I used like a really nude color on my lip. That way my eyes can stand out and shine in all their smoky glory. So, let's get a little bit more on there. I usually do 2 coats because I like it. Alright, so that was that. It wasn't too painful, right? Do I look like I have gotten punched? I don't know. I don't think so. So it's very simple. Like I said, pair it with any fun color that you'd like. Also, make sure the base is black still. And then, yeah, give it a little pop and pizzazz. And this is more of a neutral, smoky eye. So if you have any questions, comment. I love you all. Have a good day. Bye.